The recent hostage situation in Gaza has cast a long shadow, raising critical questions about Israel's security and the effectiveness of international efforts to secure the release of the hostages. One prominent figure frequently mentioned in discussions surrounding this crisis is former U.S. President Donald Trump. Many are wondering, did his past actions and policies contribute to the current situation, and will he play a role in resolving it? Let's examine Trump's record concerning Israel and its security. During his presidency, he moved the U.S. Embassy to Jerusalem, a highly symbolic act that pleased many in Israel but angered Palestinians. He also brokered the Abraham Accords, normalizing relations between Israel and several Arab nations. These actions, while celebrated by some as significant diplomatic achievements, also faced criticism for potentially undermining the peace process and exacerbating existing tensions. Some argue that Trump's policies, particularly his unwavering support for Israel, emboldened certain factions and contributed to the current climate of conflict. Others contend that his strong stance on terrorism and his willingness to engage in direct negotiations could be valuable assets in securing the hostages' release. The complexities of the situation make it difficult to definitively link his past actions to the current crisis. The question of whether Trump will play a role in resolving the hostage situation remains open. His outspoken nature and his history of unconventional diplomacy could make him a potential mediator, particularly if traditional diplomatic channels prove ineffective. However, his past rhetoric and potential biases could also hinder any efforts he might make. His involvement would undoubtedly be controversial, given the diverse opinions surrounding his presidency and his relationship with both Israel and the Palestinian territories. It's crucial to remember that the hostage situation is a multifaceted crisis with deep historical roots. Attributing responsibility to any single individual or policy is an oversimplification. The situation is a product of years of conflict, political maneuvering, and complex geopolitical dynamics. While Trump's past actions and potential future involvement are relevant points of discussion, it's essential to consider the broader context and avoid simplistic narratives. The focus should remain on the well-being of the hostages and the urgent need for their safe return. Any efforts to secure their release must prioritize their safety and well-being above all else. The international community, including the United States, has a responsibility to work together to find a peaceful and effective solution. Speculation about individual roles, while understandable given the public interest, should not overshadow the primary goal: bringing the hostages home safely and ensuring the stability of the region. The situation requires careful consideration, diplomacy, and a commitment to finding a lasting resolution that addresses the underlying causes of the conflict. Only time will tell if Trump will play a significant role and whether his past actions have ultimately contributed to or hindered the path toward a resolution. The priority remains the safe return of the hostages.